Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Hello everyone and welcome to another series. This one's not going to last very long because this game is not very long, but welcome to my most favorite game of all time, well, one of them. Welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. And let's get straight into it. This game is known to be quite dark and is known to be quite scary. So let's try it. One thing is that I do mods for this game, and I've played this game over 20 times. That's what you have to know. But usually I just rush through this game because to me there's like nothing else to see on this game, given that I played it over 20 times. But there's always something that we can always appreciate. Now usually when I play this game I play on my Steam version. Which I'm not doing today because my Steam version is just plagued with broken custom models and changes to even the campaign of the game. So yeah, we're gonna play version 1.2, which is a version older than Steam's version. But yeah, this game tries to fool you to go into areas that are possibly gonna be scary. It's how this game works. For example, if I go into this area, this is a scary area. Yeah. Not scary at all. So many consider this game to be a masterpiece, and I also consider it to be a masterpiece because it's such a great game with great pacing and great story as well. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. So the first parts of the game are actually quite dark and slow, and many people just kind of give up on the game like in these start areas because, well, it's like, look at this, it's just so slow. People just give up on the game like right now. Get the lantern for the first time. Go. So yeah, the original lantern, like the original game was kind of crafted not to have any sort of like massive impact on performance. So this game is really quite light to run. Note. First note of the game. Let's listen.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
That's an amazing note. So, for those who got a little bit confused on the story, or that note, apparently we drank some sort of liquid that made us forget everything. And then, before we drank the potion to forget, the amnesia potion, ourself wrote a note. Oh yeah, disable flashbacks. It's annoying, but it's part of the story. To tell us, hey, this guy, this Alexander guy, he's a bad guy. He's forcing you to do things. So I chose you. I made you forget by drinking this potion, and then I need you to go to the inner sanctum where Alexander is and kill him. That's what I need you to do. So let's go ahead and kill Alexander, I guess. Let me just frickin' fix the pump. There we go. Archives. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never see again he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone so in London. Couldn't read the rest. So here's like one of the first.
16 later that evening,
scary map.
Passage beneath
the dunes leading to a
sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought, and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
I find it interesting how they actually hired British voice actors to do this game, because Amnesia: The Dark Descent was Frictional Games' second game only. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign, I don't know how to pronounce this one, for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm House of Garrick. So usually I just rush through this game and never read the notes, but this time I'm pretty sure I forgot pretty much the entire story. There's this mechanic where your lantern has oil, and you have to find the oil to keep the lantern alive.
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Great. Any more papers? Well, loads of books, I'll tell you that. Old tombs. This book's gonna fall. Yep, no papers here. Papers, please. Because I want to continue reading the story. It's actually interesting. I told you the story writing in this game is just fantastic. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Sure, yeah. What? So I'm not PewDiePie, so don't expect me to scream out of the top of my lungs on this game. Especially after having played it over 20 times. Another piano. And a broken mirror.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay, so apparently the castle is old, and when the shadow starts trembling, things like the whole castle can cave in on us. Brilliant. That's not good. A piano is playing by itself. Whoops. Nice. Now what's this? Okay. Or pick this paper because I know what's gonna happen. That's the third part of the Algeria expedition, whatever.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Well, that's an interesting story.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. Yep. And that's exactly what he did. He locked a bunch of people in the wine cellar with poisonous wine? I can't remember. Just get back to business. So as you can see, the lighting of this game is okay, but it's quite dull. Like, where are the shadows at? You know. So I kind of fixed that on my mods. So let's go. Now I can finally leave this area. It was done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hinan awaits, grinned the toothless foreman. But that is it for the first episode of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I hope to guide you to see you guys tomorrow with the next video, and to see you guys with back to TF2, Gnome at Minecraft, and then Amnesia: The Dark Descent. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please drop a like on this video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So hope to see you guys tomorrow. See ya.